Speaking of fear, can we talk about Bleach? Jesus H. Christ,
Oh,
baby
my
Jesus in a manger.
damn. What is her name? I've been waiting to talk about this hoe. Before I move on to this bitch, my man, did this nigga Kenpachi kill somebody's imagination? Like, what nigga?
Actually, hold
How
up.
do you kill
Los,
somebody's imagination?
Here's the thing. This nigga imagined himself to be so strong to take this nigga, and his body couldn't fucking.
Ain't that some? This nigga Kenpachi is truly a horror villain.
No,
This
no.
motherfucker got sent into space and time and
came
cut
back.
space and time, and all you saw was this.
Peekaboo.
Nigga, I'm coming for you.
Here's Kenny.
Like that shit. Yo.
Here's Johnny.
It's Kenny.
But no. What's crazy is he was so strong. He made this kid imagine him as a monster. He made.
Yeah.
Why you giving me the show enough face?
Because that's exactly show enough what he did. That's why, nigga. You right. You just said why I gave you the face. Show enough. The fuck?
Nah.
Yo. But no, so first off, I want to say the animation in Thousand Year Blood War has been phenomenal. From that first Bankai, that
fucking
first
kiss.
I'll take it from here. And
Fucking
he held the
chef's
sword
kiss.
out and just Bankai. And I was like, okay.
And got that
Then
shit
that first black Getsuga Tensho. That Getsuga? Oh my god.
Nah, when he came back after getting his true Zanpakutos and he sent the slash after the bitch and then told her to move. Like, blood, that's how strong I am. I'm warning you. Move.
It was the smoothness of it. Getsuga Tensho.
Hey, this nigga just.
Mm-hmm.
He moved his arm.
At Phileas Pottery. He hit it with the Boondock Saints.
All right.
Now move.
So, all right, my man Ichigo, he came up in there. I'm sorry. We can't go without talking about my man Oetsu. This nigga shows up to the fight with a backpack with jelly in it and a fucking sword. Say, yeah, this sword's a failure.
Yo.
This sword's a failure. Why is this sword a failure? The bitch is too sharp.
Too sharp. I can't even sheath the bitch. Damn.
That nigga killed the first 3 people. Said, yeah, my sword kills on one swing. What?
Now, Los, I want you to understand something. In the manga, half of that fight didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
Now, there are parts of that fight that are panel for panel, but in the manga, Squad Zero got done dirty.
They got washed.
I heard.
They got washed.
I heard.
And basically, in the manga, up until when you see my boy take them shots in his arm and then take that shot through the middle, and then it cuts away from them, you never see them niggas again.
No,
I heard.
They got bodied. Like, it leaves them and it goes straight to Yuhababahaka versus
Yuhalala.
Now, Dalen, I gotta ask a question now that we're on the subject, because you said you would design my character like him.
Yes.
It's the fact that he's just smiling all the time, but you know this nigga sinister as shit and up to no fucking good.
If I'm being real honest, it's nowhere near that. It's just because he's bald and has a beard.
Has a beard? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that coming. Yeah. I saw that.
Now, the smile, you do kind of smile like him. That's creepy. But
Yo,
I will say this, though. That nigga was on his Birdman shit. When you say my name, you put some respect on it.
Yo,
he said, that's twice now you said my name with such lack of care. Like,
he was like that in the manga.
Yo.
They got to the anime, they made him worse. And they gave us backstory like, dude, don't fuck with me. You a little kid compared to me. Chill. Like, they was sunning you up about that whole time. Just straight sunning that.
On Candyman time. All right, now. I keep telling you.
How do you go to this man's... Yo, he went to this man's house, sat at this man's table, said, yeah, you go ahead and do what you want. Leave the rest of this shit to us.
Right. We got this.
Came by himself.
Right. And then when the dude tried to put his hands on him, nah, bro, you wrong.
You can have his back.
Like, yeah, nah, you good. We good. I got this.
My man.
But another one. Reggie getting drop kicked.
And they had put some respect on my man Reggie name finally too.
No,
they have finally made him worth something.
Him eating that drop kick was absolutely hilarious to me.
He got Bond out of his mouth. That was it. He couldn't get the full word. He said Bond, and you hear feet.
He was like this.
All they had to do in slow motion like that. Just my bad. You see all the pain and shame in his eyes.
Anime trope. That's why they got to do the slow motion so you can.
And I hate it.
They can specify.
I hate it. I hated how they did my man Yamamoto. Because when he
Blanca
no Taichi.
That nigga Yamamoto, I was talking to somebody. This nigga told me that they turned him into Yama and Moto. I cried. Yo.
But no, when he murked that first Quincy and
when he pulled up out of nowhere, like you bodied the wrong nigga. You killed my man on sight.
You shouldn't have killed him. You
on
specifically. You know what? He's me when I know of a bomb one person and one person only.
He pulls up.
You have all my
man. Let dude talk shit. Let him know I'm going to kill you for killing my peoples. Let him use the move on him. Ate that shit and then disintegrated this nigga disrespectfully.
It meant nothing.
And then he ain't even. He literally lit the fire, turned his back. He said, "Understand something. The rest of y'all chill out. I'm killing everybody with my own hands." Okay. All right. I'm gonna go over here and here.
Sure.
You got this.
Now that's what they thought until again he became Yama hyphen Moto.
But no, even that fight
reason that happened though is because they took his Bankai.
I know they set him up, but see that's what I'm talking about. Whatever the fuck his name is. He been plotting.
Take it.
He been plotting.
No, he was smart. And that's,
he was.
That's one of those things I hate. Like I'm not gonna say I hate. It's smart. It's strategy. If your enemy doesn't know what's coming for him, you can do whatever you want. And the Soul Reapers had no idea what was coming.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Core 3 and to see what they do with Aizen, how they swap that up.
Yeah,
because Aizen was a problem in the original, but it was just the original was so fucking all over the place. I'm waiting to see what they do with him with the anime. Because Aizen is a fucking problem. This nigga was strapped to a chair, one eye open, and one hand available.
No, he was strapped. Oh, he was that one eye.
He was full on strapped to a chair, Los, and was causing problems.
My thing is, how the fuck you train and become stronger while you strapped to a chair? Like he
wasn't training.
Aizen, but but he did become stronger. So he did something.
So from what I hear, or what I heard originally, like when this shit originally went down, Aizen was meant to be the final arc anyway. He was meant to be the final bad guy. Yuha was this next step. The next step was Aizen. He was supposed to be the big bad of period, and that's how Bleach was supposed to end. Because Aizen was a fucking problem during this damn this arc.
But to answer your question, bro, when he absorbed the Hokyoku, that made him the ultimate power. The problem is,
no, I know that.
He
turned on himself.
And he didn't have time to fully. It was almost like a Dragon Ball Z thing. He didn't have time to become fully acclimated to the power. The time they locked him. Say that again.
I said, think about Gold Frieza.
Right.
Yeah, but see, Golden Frieza trained. Remember?
No.
He was wished back.
When he first got Gold Frieza, though, he just straight went to go fight, and he was burning too much stamina and all that. When Aizen first got the Hokyoku, he was powerful as shit, but Ichigo exhausted him, and that's why Kisuke's seal took effect. Aizen in that damn basement and just said, fuck it. He even got his sword back because his sword disintegrated and left him. He got his shit back.
All right. We might need to do some research on this one to clarify shit. But as far as Golden Frieza goes, when he was wished back, he actually trained and he unlocked the golden form, but he did not train the golden form itself. once he unlocked it, he went and fought Goku and Vegeta. That's why he lost. When it comes to Aizen, he did subjugate the Hokyoku. But when Kishke was talking to the nigga, he made Aizen second guess himself. Aizen lost that confidence that he needed to subjugate the Hokyoku. When he did that, the damn thing started to reject him. That's when his armor started to fall.
It was when Ichigo was bodying him left and right. It was when it started to reject him. We're going to circle back.
Yeah.
We're going to circle back to that. What I want to get to right quick, because we're running short on time. Jump Jitsu Kaisen.
Woo!
So most people, when they watch anime or say they watch anime, they'll go watch Dragon Ball and you'll see these fights and, it's Goku versus this nigga. You got like 7 motherfuckers sitting over here. 7 people sitting over here watching Goku get his ass whooped.
Because he wants to fight one-on-one.
Yo, Jujutsu Kaisen, they send 2 sorcerers to fight somebody. Them niggas is jumping
both them sorcerers. Oh yeah.
Look, Gojo's the only one that gets a fair one, and even then they jump him.
He's cheating.
We gonna get to him.
Gojo is cheating.
When my man Toto is my favorite fucking dude. When my man Toto and Yuji was fighting the plant dude, the plant chick, I can't think of her name.
Hanami.
Yeah. Yo, not only was they jumping the shit out this nigga,
they were styling on him.
Dude clapping, so they switching places. He don't know who he's getting hit by and when.
Which one of y'all niggas kicked me?
This nigga told you hitting emotes in the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah. JoJo poses.
No, I think the worst jumping was my man Nanami and Yuji on Mahito. That nigga didn't know what was coming from nowhere. He got hit in the gut. He got hit here.
They beat that nigga into a domain expansion.
Those two was on some, like, they had to choreograph that jumping. There's no way that was just some freestyle jumping. Them niggas was too on point. Yo, they didn't get this nigga time to even react to him getting hit the first time. Like, he got hit this way. Then he get hit that way. He get hit that way. He get hit back that way.
Actually, wait a minute. The only bad guy that did not get jumped that actually fought was the volcano dude. And he was the worst. But he didn't get jumped. He just got.
That's because he got styled on.
Gojo beat his ass.
Light-skinned fucking Riz Master Gojo just hit him with the
beat his ass.
Imagine you fighting the dude, you getting your ass whooped. He said, "You know what? I'll be right
Hold on.
back."
Nigga, what?
It comes back with a spectator. And that guy, I want you to watch me whoop his ass.
I'm gonna show you how to fucking
How disrespectful are you that in the middle of a damn fight, you leave, grab somebody, come back, hey, I want you to watch this and take note. What? Wait a minute. What the fuck?
No. Go to the Kevin Hart. Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Yo,
left the fight, came back with a spectator, and then still
commenced to fuck him up. Yes, definitely just ripped this nigga head off. What about in back to that fight? I think it was Nanami getting jumped. We forgot to add that the Sukuna was a part of that jumping too, because when he went inside of homeboy's soul, he said, "I'm gonna give you this one pass. Don't you bring your ass here again. Don't you come back around here again."
Yuji dumbass jumps in the domain.
Jump inside his domain expansion. Like, Yuji is fucked up. Like, homie said, "I don't want no smoke." Yuji said, "That's bad." I do.
He came here. I didn't go there.
Yeah, and then Sukuna saw him like, "Nigga, what did I tell you? Hold on, bro. I didn't come here. Your man came to me." No.
Did you notice? Ever since then, Mahito's like, "Yeah, fuck Sukuna."
I'm not messing with you.
Dude was like, "Yeah, we want to bring him back there. Fuck that nigga.
I don't like him."
Nah.
What happened? You know what?
He ain't good.
They didn't get that far in the anime yet. So they did where he came back and
no. I'm talking about they got that far where where old boy was like, "Yeah, I want to bring Sukuna back," and Mahito was like, "Nah, fuck that nigga."
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a chance to do some manga talking that I don't know about, so I don't get spoiled. I'm gonna step away for like 5 minutes. I will be back. Y'all go ahead and talk. Yeah.
Okay.
So now that we're here,
I got it. So you saw when my man fought Choso.
Uh-huh.
My man was like, "Yeah, run to the bathroom." Okay, Choso like, "Hey, ain't nowhere in. It's just the elevators in the bathroom. You trapped."
Yep.
Oh, got in there. That water was spraying. He couldn't use that blood shit. Yuji was like, "Oh, you in my world now? I'm gonna give you these hands." He ain't know Choso had hands.
Yeah, Choso had hands. Choso was like, "Oh, I'm not just cursed techniques, my guy." So I actually saw again another interesting theory about Yuji, and it's some people believe that his curse technique is the ability to mimic a soul. I saw something else different though, that, and I need more evidence of it. His ability is actually to, I don't want to say infect, but infiltrate a soul. Because if you think about Todo, you think about Chozo, how they all like Toto's like, "Oh, this is my best friend," and Chozo's like, "Yo, this is my brother."
So basically, him being able to manipulate memories just out of nowhere. Basically, all of that stuff. The theory is it's all tied to the soul. The memories and shit is all tied to the body, which is tied to the soul. Yuji can swap or manipulate the soul. He's already proven that he can do damage directly to the soul just off his punches.
Right.
When he Mahito.
Right.
And so right now, and then on top of that, he's supposed to be a cursed object, and he's been bathed in Sukuna's energy.
Exactly.
So right now, the hype was him and old boy with the court curse running up on Sukuna, and then of course it cuts away. But supposedly Yuji is the direct counter to Sukuna. Like he can somewhat tank his cuts and shit. I just don't know what he's supposed to do with that shit that he hit Gojo with. But on another note, I don't think Gojo's dead at all.
I don't either. And if he is dead, again, based on potentially, and the reason why I still think Yuji can either copy a soul or copy a curse technique is because, again, when Sukuna was fighting Jogo in Yuji's body,
he used
fire. Sukuna can't do that. So it had to be Yuji.
He was using Yuji's abilities because he was inhabiting Yuji's body.
Which, if that's the case, and Gojo is dead, Yuji should be able to use. Ooh, that'd be so nasty. Could you imagine Yuji just going red?
Blue. I need to go back to this fight between Yuji and Choso though. So I have never seen two niggas beat the shit out of each other so beautifully.
So beautiful. No.
Think about the camera angles and all that shit that was in that. Like, yo.
And I'm thinking.
I've not seen it better. Like, we're not gonna Demon Slayer doesn't count.
No, because I was thinking God of High School. The fight between Mori and the Fox kid.
That was good. But this was straight hands. No techniques, no nothing. We beating the shit out of each other.
You know what? I can void you again on that one. I'd have to say Obito versus Kakashi. The camera angles, the flashbacks.
You gonna make me go watch that.
Yo, Obito versus Kakashi is till this day one of my favorite hand-to-hand combat.
All about that one. Damn.
How can you forget about Obito and Kakashi?
No, it slipped my mind.
Yo, them flashbacks in the middle of the fight? Oh.
Hold on, no. Them niggas actually was kids in the middle of the damn fight.
Yo, that was beautiful. Okay, but I know I might be going off a little off topic, but why in the fuck was Obito such a good and bad written character? Like, how can you do both and achieve both at the same time?
How was he badly written?
He was actually really good.
I'm asking.
Oh, really?
From your perspective. No. I'm asking from your perspective. How was he badly written? What was bad about him? To your point.
First off, his motivation. Ren being killed.
His motivation was world peace.
Ren being killed was his motivation.
Yeah.
Him seeing Kakashi body Ren is what got him to go the fuck off. Because his childhood crush was killed, he decided, fuck the world. That's some simp shit.
Hey, that's all it takes.
His resolution. All it took was a little talk no jutsu from Naruto. And all of a sudden, you don't want to murder the world anymore for Ren. Ren don't matter anymore. Now all of a sudden, you see the woes in your ways. You attacked Minato, your teacher. You basically killed Kushina, your teacher's wife. You made your teacher a child, an orphan, just so you could take the Nine Tails. You attacked your best friend, even though granted you did see him kill your childhood crush. You attacked your best friend, tried to kill him. You also made a whole crew. You went and manipulated the kid, Nagato, Yakuho, and Conan. You manipulated the shit out of them, got them to join you. You put the Kage of the Rain Village in a genjutsu that lasted years, that turned him into a bloodthirsty monster, turned the whole reputation of a village around. You've done, and I'm just gonna stop there because there's more fucked up things this nigga did in between the time of him deciding to do it and deciding to stop doing it. And all it took for you to stop was Naruto. That's some terrible writing. But the character himself, Obito, was great. Obito was great.
And here's why. Here's why I think it is, though. Because if you think about it, he himself was being manipulated as well.
Okay. First, we can't say that Madara was able to manipulate him because honestly, let's keep it a stat. All that time he spent with Madara, even after he grafted the white Zetsu onto him, he was still Obito. He was still that loving, that optimistic, fun, good child.
Madara didn't start manipulating him until later. Because basically, he saved Obito. He didn't necessarily know what to do with him at first. He just saved him off the strength that he was a Uchiha. And at first, I believe he was going to use his body, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think so.
But then he saw a better plan at it later. That's when he started manipulating them.
And so the thing is,
it didn't work though.
But it was because White Zetsu was manipulating him as well.
Black Zetsu.
Or Black Zetsu. It was a whole chain.
It was a whole chain of manipulation. But hold on, wait. The reason why I bring all that up is because the thing with Ren was a trigger for him to be easily manipulated.
Okay,
and
wait. Let me just ask you a quick question. No, I just want to ask a quick question. You can continue. Mm-hmm. Did Madara die, like detach himself from the Geto statue before or after Ren was killed? Because if my memory serves me correctly, he implanted his eyes into Nagato, then detached himself, and that was before Ren was killed.
That was after.
That was after? Okay.
It was after.
Okay.
So
he told him not to go, and he went anyway.
Right. Ren dying made
not to go and get involved with that shit. He went anyway. So he sent White Zetsu or Black Zetsu with him.
And see, here's the thing about Obito, and I understand why you feel he's badly written, but when you look at the fact that he was manipulated in a moment of trauma, so the thing is, his reasoning really wasn't his reasoning. He was just twisted and manipulated based on pain.
Okay, so let me interject this and see if you go along with that, because I get where you're going with it, but I feel like you used the wrong word. His reasoning to go along with Madara's plan was Ren's death, but he didn't go about his own plan. He just followed what Madara was preaching.
Right.
So
right.
his execution,
his reasoning, his
moderates.
execution wasn't his. Right. His reasoning was his, but he felt and he fed into Madara's idea of the only way for this to not happen ever again is to put the world to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Madara gave him a solution. He never thought of his own.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it was the whole thing of I'm traumatized. I'm taking the easy way out.
All right, now, but see, that again feeds into what I'm saying about being a kind of a bad written character. Because let me ask you, how did you feel about Kabuto at the end of the Fourth Great Ninja War? Not the end, but at the start of it. How did you feel about Kabuto character?
I hate him.
He was
now.
Weird.
Do you hate him because the things that he did, or because he basically said, "I'm going to copy Orochimaru's whole flow, word for word, bar for bar"?
That's why I hate him.
And that's exactly what Obito did. Once Obito saw Rin die, he decided, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do what Madara said. I'm gonna be Madara. I'm gonna follow Madara. I'm gonna do what Madara said does." And this is what I'm saying. This is why he's a bad written character, because he did the exact same thing that Kabuto did, but Kabuto get heat for it, but Obito don't. And Obito don't because Obito is a good character.
So wait. The reason why Kabuto gets heat for it though is because, and I won't even say he gets heat for it. My whole thing was,
I hate him, but I like him as a bad guy. I just wish his resolution would have been a little different.
Like
as far as his redemption.
But now he didn't have any real reason for doing what he was doing.
That's not true. And that's what I was gonna get at too. Kabuto, I feel, has more of a reason to follow somebody than Obito did, because Obito came from a village. Obito was a part of a clan. He had some semblance of family and structure and shit like that. Kabuto has been an orphan his whole life. He was an orphan of war. He was found by some chick in an orphanage. She gave him the glasses that he wears. And then she went and died. And then Orochimaru found him. And then he clamped on Orochimaru. This kid, his whole life, has just been looking for somebody to clamp onto. And he kept getting bad people. Or he kept getting put in a shitty situation. That was that was Kabuto character throughout the entire show. Obito's whole character throughout the show is just being moderate.
Now, see, that's the thing. Obito had an actual dream. Like this is what I want to do with my life, right? When those things started happening to him, especially when they threw him into war, that turned him. And yes, Madara manipulated that. Now, the reason why, and I'm gonna be done at this point. The reason why Naruto was able to change him is because Obito saw, damn, this kid has been through the same, if not worse than me, and nothing has ever changed his resolve. Nothing has ever made this kid say, you know what? I'm gonna go destroy the world. And he had the ability to. Naruto could have easily, with the Nine Tails, just went stupid with it, but he never did. That's what made Obito go, you know what? Maybe I was wrong this whole time. Maybe there was a better way this whole time. It took really just somebody who understood Obito and could see his point of view to make him go, yo, I get it, dog. Like, yeah, messed up stuff happens. But, dude, this ain't the answer. For Kabuto, it took an Izanagi. Not an Izanagi. Was it Izanagi?
No, it was Izanami. Yeah.
Yeah. He had to get thrown in the jutsu.
Because that's who he legitimately was his whole life. Obito his whole life wasn't. You can't say his whole life because, again, he came from a village. Obito just didn't die. He was going to die young. So he didn't get a chance to really grow up in that village. So all he had was what he had in him at the time. So he didn't have any reason to get swayed to the bad side. Not yet, at least. It took Madara's preaching, Ren's death for him to say, okay, cool. And then it took Naruto talking. But that's
the only reason I say you can't say that, though, is because everything's relative to the individual.
Okay.
You know, what might be a hill for me might be a mountain for you. So we can't say because again, he was a kid, he had a good life, and we've seen things where people who have good lives and that one tragic thing happens sends them down a dark path. And I'm not saying they're going to destroy the world, but they get into other things to alleviate and try to deal with pain because something bad happened to them, or they fall under the influence of somebody they shouldn't because something bad happened to them. Obito wasn't strong-minded enough to say, well, no, I'm still going to stand on my own too.
Goes back to what I said, good and bad character. But we could go back and forth with this for a while. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead, Dale. Sign us out. Do your thing, sir.
So we come to the end. Make sure you definitely follow us.
Woo!
Follow us on Facebook.com at Facebook.com, The Lunch Table, Instagram.com/The Lunch Table 5, YouTube.com/at The Lunch Table. My name's Dale. You can basically follow me at youtube.com/NewLife81. Ain't nothing but gameplay videos and stuff there from my Xbox exploits. Twitch.com.
And him screaming like a bitch sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
LYFE81 and Instagram, NULYFE81. Dalen.
And you all know me as Osiris or your friendly neighborhood Demon King. You can follow me on Twitter at Demon King Maury, Xbox Demon King Maury, Twitter Osiris Jarrell, and yeah, y'all be good.
Right, and it's your favorite asshole, the one with the bun, but got his hair braided right now. You can find me at Los Coley on Facebook, like you said. Big V718 Los on Xbox. I got my Instagram, BKS4. I will be starting a new Twitter. Should we call it X now? Because that's what it's called. But fuck it, call it Twitter. I miss my new word. Yeah, I'm gonna start a Twitter. Definitely throw that out there and watch out for stuff because I got a lot in this stupid ass brain of mine that I'm gonna be pushing forward. So, good things for the group.
Coming soon, folks. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, follow, share, do it all. Show us some love. Feel free to comment. We will respond. With that, folks, we out. Have a good evening, whatever it is for y'all.